Imagine waking up early one morning. You look in the mirror and feel fine, perhaps just a slightly wider waistline. You brush it off as a sign of aging or the aftermath of a few indulgent meals. But the terrifying truth is far more complex than you realize. Deep inside your abdomen, not just beneath the skin, but tightly wrapped around your liver, kidneys, and heart, a silent killer is quietly at work. This isn't just fat, it's a living entity, constantly pumping inflammatory toxins into your bloodstream every single second. If you are between 30 and 60 years old, there's a very high chance you're carrying a ticking time bomb without even knowing it. Do you feel unexplained fatigue? Is your belly stubborn and hard to lose despite dieting? That is the quiet dominance of visceral fat. But don't lose hope. The good news is that you don't need hours at the gym or extreme grueling diets to defeat it. With just 3 minutes, the moment you open your eyes, you can flip your body's entire biological switch. We aren't talking about cheap hacks. We're talking about a method rooted in proven neuroscience. Let's uncover this secret together right now. You need to understand that visceral fat is nothing like the pinchable fat on your arms or thighs. It is a dangerous imposter. Modern science classifies visceral fat as a pathological endocrine organ. Instead of just sitting there, it constantly releases inflammatory cytokines directly into the portal vein, heading straight to your liver. This is exactly why visceral fat is so closely linked to insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and cardiovascular diseases. It silently poisons your organs from within. Important note, you can look thin, the skinny fat phenomenon, yet still have alarming levels of visceral fat. Don't let the scale deceive you. Pay attention to the firmness and protrusion of your upper abdomen. The solution isn't doing thousands of crunches, but rather changing the chemical environment inside your body. Many people rush into extreme diets and grueling workouts, yet their waistline doesn't budge. Why? The answer lies in cortisol, the stress hormone. As you cross the age of 30, your body's stress response mechanism becomes less flexible. The real nightmare begins the moment you open your eyes. Instinctively, you reach for your phone. Negative news, work emails, and relentless notifications cause cortisol levels to skyrocket instantly. This is a malfunction of the Cortisol Awakening Response. When cortisol is high, it signals your body, store energy in the belly immediately to prepare for a fight. Warning, if you start your day in a rush with a cup of coffee on an empty stomach, you are inadvertently locking your fat cells. You cannot burn fat in a body that is in survival mode. The key isn't doing more, it's doing it at the right time. Did you know that the battle against visceral fat actually begins the night before? Science has proven that just one night of poor sleep or restlessness can raise your cortisol levels by up to 25% the next morning. Sleep deprivation disrupts the two hormones that control hunger, ghrelin, which increases sugar cravings, and leptin, which decreases feelings of fullness. When you're tired, your body craves quick energy, and the preferred storage site for that energy is visceral fat. Instruction: establish an electronic curfew 30 minutes before bed. Blue light is the enemy of melatonin. A cool, completely dark room will help lower your baseline cortisol, setting the stage for the 3-minute morning trick to work effectively. Don't try to fix your morning if you haven't mastered your night. Now it's time for the magic. The moment you wake up, instead of grabbing your phone, place your hand on your belly. We are going to activate the vagus nerve, the superhighway connecting your brain to your body's calming system. When this nerve is stimulated, it sends an urgent signal. It's safe. Lower the cortisol now. Detailed instructions. Inhale slowly through your nose for 4 seconds, feeling your abdomen expand. Then, hold your breath gently for 4 seconds. Finally, and this is the most crucial step, exhale very slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. Making the exhale longer than the inhale is the kill switch for the stress response. Repeat this cycle for exactly 3 minutes, roughly 10 to 12 deep breaths. Note: keep your eyes closed and feel the relaxation spread from your chest to your belly. During these 3 minutes, you are actively switching your body from fat storing mode to fat burning mode. This isn't spiritual meditation, it's reprogramming your morning biology. The 3-minute breathing is just the start. To truly melt long-term visceral fat, you need teammates. After getting out of bed, drink a large glass of water immediately. Your liver is the primary fat processing organ, and it cannot work efficiently without hydration. Next, consume protein within the first hour. A few eggs or a handful of nuts will stabilize your blood sugar, preventing a second cortisol spike mid-morning. Importantly, if possible, step outside and soak in natural light for 10 minutes. Sunlight hitting your retina resets your circadian rhythm, ensuring melatonin is produced at the right time tonight. Supplementary solution: a light walk after breakfast. No high-intensity running needed, just gentle movement to awaken insulin sensitivity. When insulin works well, your body prioritizes using stored fat for energy instead of hoarding more. Think of this as a symphony, where each small habit is a note helping your body find its perfect balance. While this method is very safe, as an expert, I want you to perform it as intelligently as possible. Important warning: if you are pregnant, have serious cardiovascular issues, or suffer from acute asthma, consult your doctor before changing your deep breathing patterns. In the first few days, you might feel slightly dizzy or lightheaded when practicing the 4-4-6 rhythm. This is a normal reaction as your body adjusts to sudden changes in oxygen and CO2 levels. How to fix it? If you feel dizzy, return to your natural breathing pattern immediately and open your eyes. Don't force yourself to reach the full 3 minutes on day 1. Start with 1 minute and increase gradually. Special note: never perform this breathing technique while driving or operating machinery. Our goal is to lower pressure, not create extra risk. Listen to your body. It is the best teacher on this journey. Remember, visceral fat didn't appear overnight, and it won't disappear with just one breath. But today, you hold the key to reversing that process. The difference between those who succeed and those who fail isn't intensity, it's consistency. 3 minutes every morning may seem small, but multiplied by 365 days, it creates a hormonal revolution in your body. You will see a slimmer waistline, a clearer mind, and abundant energy. Don't wait until tomorrow. Start early tomorrow morning the moment you wake up. You deserve a body that is healthy from the inside out. If you found this video helpful, share it with a loved one, someone who is also struggling with belly fat without a solution. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the scientific secrets that help you live healthy every day. See you in the next journey of self-transformation.